I get asked a number of times, especially through DMs and on my Instagram channel, about information on moving to Japan, living in Japan, and basically any advice on things on how to make people's sort of like kind of dreams or aspirations of moving to Japan come to fruition. Now, it's kind of interesting that people seem to have less trust in the fact that they can do something if they try hard enough. People seem to be very happy to put themselves in a box nowadays where they go, well, if you don't have this and you don't have that, you can't do it. It's just not possible. So I'm not going to try. And as I talk to more and more people, it's not how it is. I mean, it really isn't. I mean, for example, if you're in, say, London or Canada or the US, you have places like the Japan Society. And the Japan Society is a business and cultural exchange foundation which has events in your country which are connected and dealing with issues or job-related industry events in your country. Now you can apply, become a member, put a suit on, go to a seminar, sit down, be in a room with like 20 to 200 people who are doing something based on Japan. Then after that, you have a chat. You might not even have a business card, depending on how old you are or whatever. But you have a chat. You pick up some business cards. You talk to people. You ask them what they're doing and build your network up. Do that. Then see if there's any sort of other groups in your area which has got something connected to Japan. Another thing you can do is you can reach out to every single Japanese company in your area or your country even, and just send them emails, send them a thing. I'm very interested. I'm doing this. I'm very interested to go to Japan and study. Just see what happens, and you never know. When I was young, and okay, fair enough. I'll be honest. It was before the internet. Okay, right? I sent out 80 letters to Japanese companies, and I took Japanese satellite TV, and it cost a fortune, and it was only on for 5 or 6 hours a day in the evening, and to set it up cost a fortune. I worked through the summer to pay for it, and then I got a list of all companies which were members of the Japanese satellite TV broadcasting members or whatever it was, and I looked at all of those companies, and I sent a letter out to every single company, and I said that I was looking forward to studying Japanese and moving to Japan, and would they have any advice or anything like that. I only got 3 replies. But I got 3 replies, and that was motivation for me. And yeah, they were really nice replies as well. And then I kind of like got a job working at an airport in the UK, and then I was able to use English and some Japanese because I was working in retail. And then that was keeping my idea moving forward. And then after that, I found a way to be sponsored and asked to move to Japan to set up a company in Japan for an organization which was established outside of Asia, but they had no presence in Asia Pacific. Now, I did that. I built up networks of people, and I've been able to stay for 22 years now. But in doing so, you need to connect to headhunters, you need to connect to junior headhunters, medium, management, and then upper senior headhunters. That takes time. So you could have a job here, but then you lose your job, and then you're back to square one. But if you build your network, you can do well. You can come out as a student, study, but you can still go to the business events. All you need to do is just search business events in Japan. Go on to LinkedIn. Look at business in Japan. They have 87,000 members on there. You can join and you can talk to people who've lived in Japan, who are interested in Japan, or are living in Japan. You can ask questions on there if they're business related and they're not commercial or advertisement kind of related questions. You can ask questions and people will come back to you. You know, there's a lot of people on there and people are generous with their information. You just have to put the effort in. But nowadays, I see so many people going, well, it's too difficult. I've been told it's not possible. If you don't have this or you don't have a degree, you can't do this and you can't do that. I'm sorry, life is not going to deliver something to you ready cooked, ready to eat. You got to go out there, you got to hunt it down, you got to bring it back, you got to prepare it, and you got to get it ready so then you can eat it. It just doesn't turn up ready cooked for you to just sit down and eat it. You got to go out there and you got to put the effort in. So maybe this is sounding a little bit harsh, but put the effort in, do the research, check on what there is. If anyone's got any questions, send me a DM. You know, I'm in this country or something like that, and then, you know, I'll see if I can, you know, have any kind of like support or any questions for you. But like, I'm not a professional, and I'm not doing anything for like visas or anything like that, but just from life's personal experiences of moving and living in Japan, and from a young age finding the motivation to make something happen. And I think that's the most important thing. If you want something bad enough, and you will check every single avenue and every single opportunity there is, and you think about it every day from morning until night, it will materialize, it will happen. But if you just like half bake it, middle of the road, well, maybe, could be, should be, then it's not going to happen. You've got to put the effort in. So put the effort in. Now I look forward to seeing as many of you guys come out to Japan and fulfill your dreams as possible. Anybody who wants to, more than welcome. And like I said, anyone got any questions, just send me a comment and I'll try and get back to everyone. Okay, thank you very much and bye from Tokyo.